Right, so I've got a lovely Christmassy afternoon planned today. I'm going to go around to my sister Shirley's house, where she's going to be splitting some of her alpine plants, her Sempervivums, potting them up into new pots with new compost, and then gifting them to people this Christmas season. So first of all, I'll take you into my conservatory and I'll show you some of the Sempervivums that she gifted to me years ago. Right, so here we are in my south-facing conservatory, and this assortment of Sempervivums here all came from the original pot, which wasn't much bigger than this one here, which was gifted to me about 5 or 6 years ago by Shirley. All of these plants came out of that one original plant, except this one here, which I bought this year. So there were a couple of these little ones, not as big as these two here. There was some of that. There was lots of this lovely rosette one, which I did actually take a few out this year and repotted them, and look at the size that they've grown to this year. They're just lovely. They feel sort of rubbery, lovely. A nice little dark spiky one there. A nice little tree one. So Sempervivums like to be hot and on the dry side. So this south-facing conservatory is brilliant for mine. But in the winter with your Sempervivums, they like it to be cold and dry in the winter. So an unheated conservatory, an unheated greenhouse, a porch windowsill, anywhere where the temperatures just remain quite cool. And making a gift of a plant that you've grown from seed, propagated and nurtured and cherished, making a gift of it to someone else is really a lovely thing to do. Because it's just a gift that keeps on giving. Who would have thought when she gave me that first pot of Sempervivums that I would grow to love them so much? So right, we'll go around to Shirley's now, where she will show you how you do split them and pot them up afresh. Just picking the dead leaves off the bottom.
Just hold them
About there?
Mm-hmm.
Push them into the soil.
No. So I do that.
So this is going to be a Christmas gift for the lady that comes and cleans for Shirley. And why do you cut the roots down like that?
It's just to put them in.
Right, and it doesn't do them any harm. You've done this for years, haven't you, with Sempervivums?
It's not enough for one little plant and the 7.5. But another 2 there.
Another 2?
Big ones on the outside.
The big ones round the outside.
It's finished with a little red one there.
All right. So interspersed with these, because these ones out the garden, does the whole leaf go red in the
Yeah.
in the summer? Lovely. And this is just ordinary multi-purpose compost mixed with, what would you say, about 25? 50-50 grit. And the grit that we're using is that, it's just for horticultural potting grit. Really small, it's dead cheap, but it makes all the difference for this kind of plant. A green one. And as well as making it look nice, it's because these plants love to be in a hot, sunny place. It keeps what moisture is in the soil, it stops it from evaporating. It would. Shirley's saying that would cost about £20 in the garden centre. Shirley's just saying it does them the world of good, splitting them up. Because when you look in at these ones that are left, this is all dead. But if you do what Shirley did there, take all this off and then chop the root down, you've got a brand new bit of stem there. Doesn't he?
When I had them in there, the Sempervivums were just tiny.
Yes.
But then they put some grit on him.
Put grit on the top.
And stand them in there.
This is, Shirley used to have a little dog called Emma. What breed was she?
A little Yorkshire Terrier.
A little Yorkshire Terrier. And who bought that for you? The little Bob. Shirley's late husband bought it for her when Emma passed away. She was just telling me a funny story there, and apparently her son had come round to do a bit of gardening, and he'd emptied a pot in the garden out under that bamboo over there. And Shirley said, "What have you done with my Emma dog?" And it took him, how long did it take? An hour to find Emma in the soil under the bamboo. I'm sure he was very gracious about it, Shirley. Wouldn't have complained at all.
No.
They do look much better in terracotta, don't they? Do you need any more? That's beautiful. Right, yeah. Shirley's saying when we're all cleaned up here, she'll stand all the newly potted up ones on the bench and give them a water. Right, we'll empty this one out now. Right, so Shirley keeps a pot full of bits of broken terracotta, and you put a bit of crock right in the bottom, just covering the hole so that the soil doesn't fall out, but then it won't get clogged either. And Shirley's saying how much good it does these little plants to just every few years. How often do you think you would do them?
It's about 3 years.
About 3 years. Because you've seen what she does. She just takes all this dead foliage away, and what you're left with is the lovely new succulent bit, and then trims the roots down and sticks the bit of sort of bare stem into the new soil, and off they go. This is a lovely pre-Christmas afternoon, isn't it? And how deep do you think these pots are? They're about 5 inches deep, aren't they? Yeah. Right. So, do you want me to split them here? Shirley was very neat and tidy in what she was doing, and then this is what I'm doing. Soil everywhere. It's amazing how many were in that one pot. I mean, all of these plants were all in this one pot. So how many have we got left? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so Shirley's got these lovely little terracotta pots. They're beautiful. So we're going to put some in there. Lovely. What, Del? Shirley says it's like doing a jigsaw puzzle. They are gorgeous. Because normally we put them in the low pots, don't they? But they do look pretty in those ones. They're lovely. So Shirley's just giving them all a nice drink. They don't need a lot because the compost was quite damp already. But when you've newly potted plants up, you do need to give them a drink. It just helps the soil to sort of fill in all the any little gaps that there might be. It gets them around their new roots. I love this. I love them all, but I love that one. We're just saying, I can't believe we've got all these pots out of this one container, had the plants in, and then we brought the little red one in out the garden, but you hear the air pockets bubbling up. Oh, they look lovely. I think Benita's gonna love that one, and then you can gift them to people that you love, who you know will take good care of them. You happy with them, Shirley?
I'm very happy.
Right, so it's tea and cake time. So Shirley is having tiramisu. And I'm going to have the traditional Christmas mince pie and a cup of tea. So we wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. Hope you have a lovely time. Stay safe, and we'll see you next year. Bye.
Bye.